news break articles because it's so fucking annoying how a lot of them investigate both sides of the argument, come up with your own conclusions.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I was like,
Or clickbait, and then it has so many ads just jump on the screen, and it's just the article don't even have any substance to it a lot of times. But I saw a headline where it was talking about the police chief here in Houston under fire as a result of right here. So I guess he scapegoated his two top dogs right underneath him because they are losing their jobs, or they're getting demoted as a result of this. And and then when I read the headline, I automatically thought, I was like, man, I bet you it's a lot of sexual assault cases are the ones that they're putting to the side, because I've seen a bunch of stories about people who get like sexually assaulted, and the police just don't really follow up on these cases. Like the women said that they were sexually assaulted, and then the police don't do anything. Like they you know a lot of cases like that. So let me read this. It says HPD assistant chiefs demoted due to more than 260,000 suspended incident reports, union says. So 260,000 suspended incident reports are reports of a crime being committed, and then the police just don't follow up on them, and they end up just falling off. It says Houston Police Department Assistant Chief Ernest Garcia and HPD Assistant Chief Kevin Deese were demoted after hundreds of thousands of reported crimes were suspended, according to the Police Officers Union. Part of these incident reports included thousands of sexual assault cases. The suspended sex assault reports first came to light in mid-February when Chief Finner posted to social media about a significant number of cases that were suspended. At the time, he called the situation unacceptable. About a week later, Finner held a news conference and explained that as many as 4,017 reported sexual assaults had been suspended due to lack of personnel. Some of the reported crimes went as far back as 2016. So, yeah, they are making the excuse that they have lack of personnel to be able to, investigate these crimes. And it's like HPD has the biggest budget, the super bloated, like so many officers. I want to say we have more than anybody else. So we have all of these offices, we have this huge ass budget, but we got lack of personnel, and that's the reason why we can't investigate some of these crimes. Thousands, 260,000 of them. So I think it has more to do with priorities, you know, cases they don't want to investigate, you know, just put them to the side. you know, we got more important cases to deal with, which is really effed up. I understand you have to have a triage. I understand that. You have so much going on that you can't just, deal with everything. But it's funny that it tends to be these sexual assault cases that tend to be put to the side. I think that they just don't feel like they're serious or whatever. They don't care, or they don't believe the women. I think that's a huge part of it, is that they just don't believe the women. They think they're lying. So it's like, oh, you were sexual assaulted. Oh, well, what clothes did you have on? Oh, were you at a club, or was it 3 o'clock in the morning and you were walking down the street with a short skirt on? You know, it's a misogyny related to this. Comments, it says, and where in the hell is HPD presence on the freeway regarding traffic control? People are driving absolutely out of control, drunk driving, racing, etc., and killing people. HPD is nowhere to be found. That is a really silly comment right there. I mean, road rage is definitely an issue, but you can expect a cop to be on every foot of the freeway, of every freeway in Houston. Like, we're like the motor city. Like, we got freeways like
North,
miles, thousands of
north,
miles of.
south, north, south, east, west. The longest from like yeah, like from like I-10 merges into like I'm just saying, like it's a bunch of things that.
It's super extensive. There's no way you can expect to have a police officer on every mile of the freeways. Like, get get come back down to reality. Maybe they could set up surveillance cameras and hold people accountable in that way by videoing it and sending a ticket to their house or something like that. But Houstonians would never agree to something like that. We don't even like and I don't like them, the traffic light cameras that take pictures of you when you run lights and stuff like that. So there's no way that the American people would agree on that kind of surveillance. So, and that would be the only
Hmm.
way that you could do it.
No, they agree to it in default status, like by not really realizing that something like that is in the contract. Most people don't read their contracts, and especially ones that's online and few pages few pages long. But um, I don't know.
Let me read
I
another
would. I
comment.
what.
What you?
I'm about to go on the exit out of here, man. Because like I said, I'm blown. I'm burnt out, and I appreciate you having me, man.
I appreciate you being
I
here. I
I
probably
think
won't go
I'll be.
much longer either. We're at 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I should be able to make it in tomorrow as well, but if you're still going on, and hopefully we'll pick up where we left off. You got any questions?
Yeah,
But
I'm not 100%. I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I got a lot going on. I
yeah,
may or may not. I'm not sure.
I understand.
All right, man. Get you some rest.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right. Let's read some more comments. It says, should have fired them. Obviously, they think they're above the law. I don't really understand that comment, above the law. Not holding people accountable for the law, but being above the law because uh they're not investigating cases. That don't really make sense to me. Another comment says, multiple police units will harass the homeless. Yeah, man. It's illegal to be homeless, like, vagrancy laws or whatever. Like, that's that they spend plenty of time on messing with basically harassing the homeless. They'll harass the homeless. They got enough personnel to do that, but they don't have enough personnel to investigate sexual assault crimes. Another one that says, people ever stop to think of the lack of manpower to handle these cases before they want to fire people? Just a thought. Obviously, something isn't right if they got to the point where they decided to demote the two top cops in the city. I mean, there's only one person above them, is Chief Finner, and he probably had to do that, or whoever made the decision to keep from him losing his position. Lack of manpower. All the freaking cops we got everywhere. Criminal cases, like 260,000 of them. Sounds like neglect to me.
The racist history of U.S. immigration laws. Immigration policy